my name is Amit Bhaya. I'm the co-founder and CEO.
And I'm Melissa McGrath. I'm the UX designer, and we're both from DotcomWeavers.
So when Melissa joined our family, more than a year ago, to me, UX and UI were all the same. The goal was to listen to your customers, your clients' needs, understand their design requirements, make sure you translate that into the design, and certain standards should be met. But after meeting her and working with her for a while, I've developed a great passion for UX and what it brings to the table, and has really helped me understand and create a clear pathway of what should be the way moving forward for this company needs.
So my job here as a UX designer at DotcomWeavers is to make sure that user needs and client needs are balanced and prioritized, and they translate well into whatever product that we're designing. And one thing that comes up a lot when I'm trying to explain to clients what UX is what is the difference between UX and UI? And I want to explain that to you with an example. Here's the Heinz ketchup bottle. It's iconic, it's glass, it gets the job done, it looks great, but it's really difficult to use.
Right? And if you look at this bottle, this is something which can't even find in the superstore anymore. Right? And we all remember as kids how difficult it was to get ketchup out of this bottle. You would turn it upside down, the ketchup would spill, you would use a butter knife, and so on and so forth. And this is again looking at a company which is more than 100 years old and how they're trying to change the way they were doing business.
So if you think about the glass bottle as something that's centered on the user interface design, this is an example of what's centered on the user experience design. So this is Heinz using the power of gravity, thanks science, but it's still got everything you need going on. It still looks great, it's still got the iconic label, it's just much, much easier to use.
And if you look at this example, the way I look at this is this is what we need to do in our company, on how we design and how we produce the end result to our clients, what we give them. My job is to be in existence for the next 100 years, same as Heinz, And the only way really to do it, if you can take care of your customer's customer. The only way if you can take care of them is by listening to them, right? By creating something which is going to make sense for them, which is going to help them increase conversions, increase sales, which eventually will increase their profit margins. And if that happens, that means it's all good news for us. And with Melissa's input and expertise, we are really moving as a company in a very user experience centric approach. Not only just from her perspective, but how sales, project management, customer service, design, and the post-launch, whatever we do, everything has to be done keeping the end user in mind. And that is our real goal, to engrave that in our DNA. Even when we are developing something, our developers, that whatever we are working on is really making sure that, hey, the button which you create, this light box which you implemented, make sure it's just keeping the end user in mind and not just because the customer said so. And that's where really we think UX has started adding a lot of value into whatever we do. And I'll let Melissa continue with what some of the stuff we have been doing in the company to really take UX to the next level.
Yeah, so we're not going to just stop here, we're going to keep moving forward, and that means going even more agile and more efficient to support a user-centered design process. And I'm really excited about that. So thanks for listening in, and if you have any questions or comments, please feel free to leave them in the comment section below.
Thank you.
Right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, we need to record this. Summer. Look here.